Hey guys, so finally he sleeps here. This is part one of this week's weekly video update. This is this week in Raid. These videos go live each week. There's 3 private videos. This one is available for any subscribers at the channel because it gets posted on the website. It gets posted on the Discord server as well. And then it goes unlisted on the channel, so it doesn't go public, but it is in the feed. The link here is in the feed. So if you're watching this, you found it one way, so welcome. These videos are just basically a recap of what's going on this week. We just finished Clan versus Clan. Clan versus Clan did have personal rewards. We are almost at the end of April, which means the fusion is coming for next month, which is Wixel right here, Vault Keeper Wixwell, and the fusion is shaping up to be an insane fusion, and the reason why is we've voted on what skills he's going to have, and that is pretty damn exciting to be able to build his kit the way it is. And because of that, he is definitely somebody that everybody wants. You're not going to want to miss out on this unless they really nerf like the multipliers and stuff. He is going to be a top tier champion that you're not going to want to miss, specifically because he's a community chosen champion. It doesn't get any better. But right now we have the Community Weeks Titan event, which is sucking a lot of resources out of a lot of people's pockets. And then we have Clan versus Clan with personal rewards. So resources have been kind of flowing out of the door, specifically for those that are free to play. And because of that, there are a lot of issues that come into this. Specifically that we're talking about the game being a resource suck. So the way it works is every 2 weeks you have 2 week on, 2 week off, 2 week on, 2 week off for fusions. Pretty much, it's just like give or take. So the beginning of the month is your fusion, the end of the month is your resource rebuilding. But in the end of the month, during that resource rebuilding, a lot of times they will dump something in that is like very exciting, a Titan event, something that's, you know, has to do with whatever new login champ we have. So we have the Adeline Chase right now that's coming with this new champion from Banner Lords, I think. And then we have the Lady Makaj Titan event for a 4-star perfect soul for Lady Makaj. And because of that, it's like, okay, I use her a lot. She's one of my favorite champions. I dump her in to almost all of my Cursed City teams that allow for her to be in there. She's a fantastic champion. She does well in a lot of dungeons. So the chance to get a soul for her, a perfect soul out to 4 stars, is something I can't pass up. But at the same time, if you don't have Lady Makaj, then it probably isn't going to be a priority for you. You should be saving your resources. But then they release Clan versus Clan with all these personal rewards, and there's a reason for all this. Obviously, it's they want you to piss away all of your rewards. So your resources are going to be sucked dry. Everything is pumped out of your account. And then we get the Wixwell fusion that, oh my God, we have to have. And we're like, oh shit, I'm out of shards. I'm out of this. I'm out of that. So all boils down to planning. This game is a lot of strategy so that you're prepared. You have less than, it's probably about a week before the fusion comes live. So you've got a week to pump all of your resources into your coffers rather than into the game. That doesn't mean if you're still going for these Lady Makaj stuff that you should walk away, but you should start to plan things accordingly. So, okay, upcoming next is we have Champion Chase that is in the mix that's coming out for this. We have, where is it at? Does it say? We have Champion Chase. Yes, dropping in 19 hours, part of the Titan event. We have Fire Knight. Those two are going to really suck some energy and shards out of your account if you're going for them. And more than likely with Champion Chase, it's going to be a 2-tier thing. So you'll have 1st tier and 2nd tier. If you still had Dream Song in your account and you used it during Clan versus Clan for the points you get for a legendary that's new to your team, then you're not even going to have that for this champion chase. And then again, we're going to have a champion chase for the Wixwell event. So plan and pay attention to what you have and what's going to be the most effective way to go about it. If you have a lot of coins, artifact enhancement's an easy one. Dungeon divers, we still have a day and a half, plus you can kind of double up with Fire Knight if you have a good turn Fire Knight team. Champion training, that might be a chance to use the champion training event to set up champions for Wixwell. So build 5-star champs, but don't put any training in them. Leave them at level 1 5-star so that you can take them to level 20 as food as soon as Wixwell unlocks, and use this event to build your champions for better points in Wixwell. See, there's certain things you can do to kind of plan ahead if you're still going for the Community Weeks Titan event. But those are basically just up to you on what you're going to focus on moving forward. But right now, that is the big thing. The last thing I want to note before we get out of here is free gear removal this weekend, specifically for those that are free to play. This is a fantastic time to change your champions around. Try to build some better stuff. If you have Armand's and he's not your fastest champion, you kind of want to shift that around. If you can get him above, like in that range, I think let's look at mine and see where I have him, because if I have a chance to be able to push him, I will. Right now, his total speed is 329. So if I can push his speed a little bit higher than 329, then I'm going to go for it during this next event. So that's it. That's where we're going to end it, because the screen's starting to get jacked up. It turns green. It's like St. Patrick's Day up in here. I'm Finally He Sleeps. Thanks for watching. Part 1 of this week's weekly video update. The other 2 weekly videos are on the FC Mobile channel, which is new. The new FC Mobile channel for that game as well. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys' continued support. As long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep making videos. Thanks for watching. If you haven't noticed, my YouTube channel has expanded. Subscribe here for Raid Shadow Legends content, but make sure you check out my other channels as well for EA Sports FC, everything automotive over at Gearheads, and visit Cringeworthy for a few laughs. Subscribe links are right over there.